Hercules was not built in a gym. There's something strange about Hercules. Thousands of years have passed, civilizations have collapsed, gods have been forgotten, empires have turned to dust, and yet, when humanity imagines raw strength, the image that still appears is Hercules, not a modern bodybuilder, not a fitness influencer, not a shredded physique under perfect lighting, but a man who looks heavy, dense, grounded, like gravity itself favors him. That's not an accident. The physique problem. No one talks about. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You cannot build the Hercules physique in a normal gym. Not with dumbbells. Not with machines. Not with isolation exercises. That's not an insult. That's biomechanics. Look closely at Greek statues. The traps don't flare, they sink downward. The shoulders don't pop, they fuse into the arms. The core doesn't look carved, it looks armored. Now compare that to modern bodybuilding. Separated muscles, sharp lines, aesthetic symmetry. Beautiful? Yes, Herculean? No, because Hercules wasn't built to be admired. He was built to carry weight. Ancient strength was functional or fatal. Ancient men didn't train for looks. They trained because failure meant death. If you couldn't lift it, you didn't progress. If you couldn't hold it, you didn't survive. There were no spotters, no safety rails, no second chances. Strength was not a hobby, it was responsibility. And responsibility changes the human body. Atlas, the first lesson of strength. In Greek mythology, Atlas was condemned to hold up the sky forever. Most people hear that story and think of punishment, but look deeper. What kind of being could even survive that load? Atlas wasn't weak. He became strong because of the burden. This is the first law of strength. The body adapts to what it is forced to carry. That's why Atlas stones exist. Atlas stones, why they create the Hercules. Look, an Atlas stone is brutally simple. A massive concrete sphere, no handles, no grip, no mercy, weighing anywhere from 100 to 400 pounds. To lift it, you don't train muscles. You solve a problem. You squat deep. You wrap your arms completely around it. You pull it into your lap, then your chest, then you stand, and the stone fights you the entire time. Your hands slip. The weight rolls backward. Your balance collapses. If you try to lift it with your arms alone, you'll tear a bicep. That's not theory. It happens. So your body learns something ancient. Everything must work together. Legs, back, core, shoulders, grip, breath. This is why stone lifters don't look cut. They look thick. Their strength is structural. Modern training versus ancient reality. Modern exercises isolate muscles. Stone lifting integrates systems. One builds shape. The other builds capacity. Hercules didn't need peak biceps. He needed a body that could resist collapse, and resistance builds density. The Hercules hold, strength without movement. Now imagine this. You stand between two massive weights, 350 pounds on each side. They're attached to handles. You grab them, lift them slightly off the ground, and then you do nothing. You just stand. After 10 seconds, your hands burn. After 20, your forearms feel like fire. After 30, your nervous system panics. Your brain screams, drop it. This is the Hercules hold. No reps, no motion, only time. This exercise doesn't test muscle. It tests will, and will changes posture. Men who train holds develop thick forearms, heavy traps, a neck that looks anchored, a presence that feels dangerous. You can do this with heavy dumbbells. Just hold them for time. Warning, your grip will be useless for minutes afterward. That's adaptation happening. The tire flip, wrestling reality. The tire doesn't cooperate, it doesn't balance, it doesn't bend, it doesn't care. You get low, chest into rubber, fingers underneath. Then you drive, not with your arms, with your legs. If you curl it, you tear something. If you stay tight, you win. The tire flip is modern primal combat. It teaches explosive hip drive, full body coordination, aggression under control. This is why strong men look like moving walls. They don't train legs, they push the world. The log press, becoming the pillar Hercules carried a massive wooden club everywhere. Legend says he tore a tree from the ground to make it. The log press recreates that demand. A thick steel log, 200 to 300 pounds. You lap it, explode with the hips, roll it to your chest. Then the moment arrives. You dip, drive, and everything fires at once. For 1 second, the weight floats overhead. That second changes shoulders forever, not capped, not round, anchored. This is how gods are drawn. The yoke carry, the weight of responsibility. Now imagine a steel frame loaded with 500 pounds. You step under it. It crushes into your upper back. You stand. And now you walk. Every step shakes your vision. The weight bounces. Your legs tremble. If you stop, you collapse. World's strongest man competitors carry over 1,000 pounds. That's half a car. This isn't training. This is initiation. The yoke doesn't ask, how strong are you? It asks, how long can you move forward while crushed? That question defines men. Why this builds the Hercules physique? Because Hercules wasn't sculpted. He was loaded. Load compresses the body. Compression thickens structure. Structure creates presence. This is not aesthetic strength. This is survival strength. And the body remembers it. Final truth. Hercules was not a god. He was a man who accepted weight. Modern men chase comfort. Ancient men carried burdens. If you want the body that history respects, stop chasing isolation. Stop chasing perfection. Stop chasing mirrors. Pick up something heavy. Hold it. Carry it. Fight it. Because strength is not built in comfort. It is forged under load. And that is the Hercules way.